See how thin that is? Because it fits in your refrigerator like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so close, but and that means that's super, super thin. So you're gonna put your bacon in here, your cheese in here, your celery stalks in here. We're gonna give you ideas. Love this, which means they lock almost on top of each other. You get 2 thinnies. What are the thinnies?
4.5.
And then you get 1 thickie.
7.5.
And they can stack on top or however you wanna do it. You can do them side by side. We're gonna roll through colors because here's the clear. Then here's steel gray, there's the red, and this is Tritan. Did I bury the lead? Here's the spearmint, cobalt, amethyst, cinnamon, pine green, first time we're seeing them in the show, plumberry, the denim blue, and the rose gold, which I think we had one other in rose gold, and I think it's sold out.
Yes.
So this is very limited again. So, Chris, this is the refrigerator storage set, but it's Tritan. Can we talk about what Tritan is first?
So, yep. So Tritan, if you're seeing that right there with Rachel, doesn't this look like glass?
Yep.
It's not. It's Tritan. So what is Tritan? Tritan is the same material that airplane windshields are made out of. So it looks like glass. It's a great serving piece. It's still BPA free, microwave safe. It's stain proof, but it's great because you can see through it and looks like glass. We give you this little edges on the bottom, so now if you're putting in something that's a little bit wet, it'll drain off. It won't be sitting in its own juices. We gave you these rolled edges because you said you like to use the Tritan as serving pieces on your table. So now you can put your chicken wings in there. You can put your celery sticks and blue cheese in there. You can put your cheese in there, your bacon, your asparagus, your Faroe Island salmon, right? And bring it right to the table as a serving piece.
Look how
but
pretty.
Then how Rachel showed it, it is so narrow. These stack up beautiful and do not take up any space at all when you are storing these in the refrigerator or freezer.
And here's the other thing I love. Because there are ridges on the bottom, juices drip to the bottom.
Yeah.
So if you put your celery in here, your celery isn't laying in its own water, right? Or anything you put in here. You can hear my finger going across there.
Yes.
So all the juices go into the bottom and it keeps the top fresh.
Yeah.
We'll show you exactly and some great ideas. So you get 2 thinnies and a thickie.
Yep, 2 4.5 cups and
which
1
I love.
7.5 cup.
And so if you're doing chicken wings.
Yes, right,
Love it.
chicken wings.
For the big game.
Yep.
Buy on a credit card, get these home in time for the big game.
Celery, cheese, crackers to go with your cheese. See that? Doesn't that look like glass? I'm cutting up my vegetables because I'm going to make some mushroom stew, so I'm going to do that. Your bulk bacon, this is what, 2.5 pounds or 3 pounds? It's pretty, maybe it's more. Oh, it's 2 of them, 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds of bacon.
Awesome.
So 5 pounds of bacon, I'm like, it feels pretty heavy.
Yeah, you're like, is it really 1 pound? Yeah, I think not. Wow, it does feel heavy.
Yeah.
Right?
Your herbs. How do you store your fresh herbs? So perfect for herbs. It's so nice
you
for
have
that.
an herb garden?
Yes,
Oh,
your
that's
green
good.
onions. You go and you spend a ton of money on these in the store. How do you store them without them getting all slimy and wimpy?
Here's the other thing when we talk about airtight, it also means you don't have different smells swirling around in your refrigerator.
Right.
You know, when you put this on and airtight, you open your fridge and you're not like hit with, oh, a smell of scallions or whatever. So let me remind you of colors. I'll do it backwards. Here's rose gold. Then rose gold sold out. Oh yeah, these are going really fast.
Okay.
A lot of people are buying more than one. Here's the denim blue. And then plumberry, last call in plumberry. There's the pine green, last call cinnamon. Here's the amethyst. Then cobalt, spearmint, red, steel gray, and clear. So as we're organizing, Chris Prime, and I know that you were an executive chef, is this the kind of thing that you wanted to use in your refrigerators and freezers in the restaurants, and why?
Yes. I mean, I know restaurants, they have, you know, big,
their own storage, right, exactly.
They have our own storage, but we buy in bulk, you know, 20, 50. But there's things that we don't buy in bulk, like our spices, like our herbs. And if you don't store it in something like this, ginger, right, all those things that we bought, you know, they don't come in big batches. Then they get all yucky in that refrigerator because there's so many things being stored. And a commercial refrigerator is very, very moist because you're going in and out all the time.
Interesting.
So you need good storage like this. You do not want to throw out your food. That's your bottom line, and that's your budget, and that's when you get fired.
She said that the other day. She was like, "Oh, you know what? If you have too much food waste, your head is on the chopping block."
You're out.
Yeah, exactly. And so a storage system, right? And we say that this is for food, but this could also be used in a pantry, right? I mean, because it is nice and thin. So if you have pantry shelves that are, you know, thin, and you can fit this profile, that's perfect as well. I love the idea for crackers. I love the idea for chips. Again, for your produce, for your dry goods. What are we doing in here? Ooh, there's the salmon,
so there's
the Faroe Island salmon.
Right? And look, it is beautiful. You can use this as a serving dish
tray
on the table. I'm going tailgating. I'm going to fire up that grill. You can do that. You know, you have a little bit left over. This is the, you know, the takeout food. How do you store that? You know, the containers that it comes in, it doesn't work. But you know, if you have a small refrigerator, a lot of people do. If you live in your camper RV all year long, right? Those tiny refrigerators, how do you store, right? So now these are the perfect size for that. And you can see through them because the bottom is clear, the lid is colored.
Yeah, and again, that borosilicate glass. Where do we find this glass?
This is Tritan.
This is Tritan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but the Tritan is...
Airplane windshields.
Right,
so airplane windshields and windows are made out of them.
Yeah, airplane windshields.
So if you're flying in an airplane and it doesn't break, so you know how durable that Tritan is, right?
Right, exactly.
You're not going way up in the air.
And it's that clear, right? Like an airplane. So you need to be able to see through it like glass. So as I was confused, but yes, it is Tritan made out of the same thing that airplane windshields are made out of. And I love that bottom. Again, I'll just share with you. What I also like about this is it isn't a separate piece. Oftentimes there's a separate
little
tray. It's not a tray. And yet what you're seeing is that everything, the juices will drop to the bottom. So everything is going to stay fresh. Your celery, you know, all the things that, all your produce that has a little wetness to it, they can just separate it. And so it's going to make your food last longer. You're getting all three. What are these ones again?
2 4.5 cups.
Yep, and then this one is
7.5 cups.
Excellent. So there's your clear, the gray, the red. This is the spearmint, cobalt, amethyst, cinnamon, pine green. That's the plumberry and the denim blue. Oh, denim blue sold out as well. Again, these are going so quickly. Okay.